My name's Matthew Quint. I'm the director of the Center on Global Brand Leadership at Columbia Business School. It's a small research center, and essentially we study and gather knowledge on what it takes to build a strong brand, and then we share that knowledge with a wide range of stakeholders from other professors, students, and the world of practice in marketing and branding. I'm going to be talking about creativity and how it's benefited from constraint. Most of the time, there are a couple of common phrases around creativity that we think of. One is brainstorming, one is outside the box thinking. Both of those imply kind of a wild world of ideas, and that's what tends to bring the most creative ideas. But I think for a lot of creatives that are part of this event, they'll agree with me that a well-constructed brief that gives them some boundaries is actually something that helps stimulate the most creativity. And I'm going to be talking about some research and some practical uses, tools and techniques of how you can use constraint to come up with creative ideas. Of course, in creating a long-lasting brand, the key thing is having a clear promise, something that differentiates you from your competitors, and then consistently delivering that promise to your stakeholders. And again, when you think about brand, it isn't just marketing and communications. The important thing about brand is to be thinking about your entire organization. So something like the customer service line, things like supply chain and operations, all those things are part of your brand because they affect your ability to deliver on this promise that you're giving to your stakeholder. I mean, that is obviously the big revolution over the course of the last couple of decades, is the development of the internet, creating this information overload, ability to access and research and gather information where the consumer gets to pull, as it's usually used in our, pull information about brands and products and services that they're interested in versus a historic past where it was mostly push. The brand owners themselves got to communicate to the user, and maybe user shared information via word of mouth with close friends, co-workers, that kind of thing, but now we've got a depth of information. There are not only critical reviews that you can get from professionals, but obviously user reviews, so there's the ability to gather tons more information, really understand what promise the brand's giving, and are they actually delivering on it in terms of what decisions you're making as a consumer in choosing a brand.